Morning students, today I am going to discuss about the topic Arduino UNO. With the help of this slideshow, I am going to discuss about Arduino. As you can see here, Arduino UNO. This is our Arduino board. As you can see here, there are number of pins, and this here are number of pins. You can say the microcontroller development board that will be at the heart of your project. It's a simple computer, but one that has no way for you to interact with it. You will be building the circuit and interface for interaction and telling the microcontroller how to interface with other component. In simple terms, you can say this is the heart of our project. Whenever we use to make any project, we simply use this board to connect the sensors. Okay. Specification of Arduino UNO. Microcontroller ATmega 328P. This is the microcontroller in which you have to store program. Operating voltage is 5 volt. Input voltage is 7 to 12 volt. Input out voltage limit is 6 to 20 volt. Digital pins 14, in which 6 pins are PWM pins. PWM stands for pulse width modulation. Analog input pins 6 and DC current is 20 milliampere. This is the specification of Arduino. In the next slide, I am going to discuss about few more details. DC current for 3.3 volt, 50 milliampere, flash memory 32 KB, ATmega 328P, of which 0.5 used by bootloader. SRAM, EEPROM. SRAM and EEPROM are the type of memory which is used by Arduino. Clock speed 16 MHz and LED built-in 13. In the previous slide, Arduino has some weight, 25 gram, and the width is 58.4 mm and the length is 68.6 mm. Here you can see ATmega 8 328P. This ATmega 8 is a type of microcontroller in which you have to store the program. Whatever the program you will install, this will work according to your program. Okay, is a high performance low power controller for microchip. ATmega 8 328 in a 8-bit microcontroller based on AVR RISE architecture. Okay, we will not going to discuss about this its architecture, but we can discuss about its pin mapping. Okay, this is the mapping of ATmega 8 328. You can see 1 to 28. These are the pins in which you can see voltage, ground, GND. VCC stands for voltage, GND stands for ground. These are all analog input pins and these are all digital pins in which pulse width modulation and some simple digital pins. You can use this to control the circuit in which the processing will be done by this microcontroller. Pulse width modulation. Pulse width modulation is a powerful technique for controlling analog circuit with a microprocessor digital output. PWM is employed in a wide variety of application range, measurement and communication to power control and conversion analog circuit. You can see in the form of duty cycles. Here are the digital description of this PWM pulse width modulation. You can see pin numbers 3, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11. You have to use for the various sensors.